Well, good evening. Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. And we are in Cottage Grove for the 59th annual Bohemia Mining Days. And today I got to go up to the mines and find out why mining is so important to this community and to the formation of Oregon and what this place became. And we'll have more of that in a little bit, but we're going to talk about the festival. We're going to talk about what's going on this weekend. It starts tonight, everything starts this evening, and it's going to go all the way through Sunday. And for your entertainment buck, this is like one of the best things you can do. You've got the booth set up. They're going to have 3 different stages. They have live theater, live music, the community. They've got an amusement park down the street from the Bohemia Park here. And opening night is kind of when the community comes out and checks things out. Tomorrow night, this place is going to be packed. Saturday, the same thing, very, very busy. One of our sponsor tonight for the show is Travel Lane County. Thanks for doing this. I miss my hometown. Vera, you're welcome. This is Andy Vibora with Travel Lane County, and they're the sponsor of the show tonight. This is a big deal for Lane County.
This is a big deal for Lane County. 59 years, as old as Rick. So
this thing's been going on that long.
It's been going on that long.
So it's and you know, I got to go out to the mines today with one of the miners to a place I've never been before, and you really start seeing why this is such a big deal.
There's a lot of history, isn't there?
Yeah, we think.
And then you went to the museum and
over to the museum. You think of timber when you think of Cottage Grove, and I think a lot of us don't think of mining. We just think of, you know, it's yeah, but I mean, there's still people doing it, and we're out there with miners today where there's still mines and they're panning gold and crushing ore and getting the gold out of it.
And one of the most exciting things probably about the weekend is the miners' breakfast. You've been there, right?
Yeah. Have you gone?
I haven't gone, but I'm told it's one to go to.
Okay, so I got to warn people, if you're gonna go, it's a drive. And it's an hour and a half to get out there, and you don't take your Saab. Or if you have a Subaru with all-wheel drive, you're good. A 4-wheel drive, it's quite the drive out there. But I'll tell you what, they had like 1,200 people there last year, and it's pancakes, eggs, and ham. And it's a huge deal.
You won't go away hungry.
And when you're done, you can go hike up Bohemia Mountain, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And there's all kinds of places and things to do, but the whole town's out there. And the cool thing, I didn't know this, because you think, okay, it's a small little logging road. But what they do is they bring you up one direction and you go out the other direction. So there's nobody, because you don't want to run into a car.
That's what I understand. Yeah.
So Travel Lane County is sponsoring our show tonight. And we want to tell you, we're going to talk to Cindy Wheeldrive, some other folks about what's happening here. But we also, real quick, I want Andy and Baxter. That's if you
Baxter
guys
the Adventure Dog.
That's
is
Baxter
here.
the Adventure Dog, and right now his adventure is just chewing on something to keep him busy. But tell us some other things that are going on.
Well, I want to mention just a couple of things down here in Cottage Grove. We've got Tri at the Grove, so a triathlon that's going to be coming up. So if you like sports and you want to watch a triathlon or participate, maybe there's still an opportunity to get in on that. So check that on our events page.
I've done that twice. It's one of the best. It was rated one of the best triathlons in the state of Oregon. I mean, it really is well supported and really fun.
Yeah.
And the water in the lake is like 70 degrees.
Cottage Grove Lake?
Yeah.
Cottage Grove Lake.
It's nice.
Another one is coming up a week from Saturday at the Oregon Aviation Historical Society and Museum. So over at the airport here in Cottage Grove, they have a fly-in and they have an antique motorcycle show. So,
oh, wow.
And they have these pancake breakfasts over there regularly throughout the summer, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to ride my motorcycle down, check out these motorcycles. Then I'm going to head back to Eugene because we're hosting a Kids Adventure Club event that day as well. So there's a couple things that are going on down here in Cottage Grove. Around the county, there's a lot going on as well. As people know, we've got the Lane County Fair. You're going to be over at Cobra Golden Years.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to be at Cobra Golden Years. It's back, and it's going to be going all weekend. So there's a whole bunch of things. You can go on their website in Coburg and find out more about that.
How about the McKinsey Chainsaw Festival?
That's up in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, up at the track up there, and it's only $5. Kids under 12 are free. A lot of fun. They do these carvings that'll blow your mind, and then they auction them off, and that money goes back to the track program up there in McKenzie Bridge.
Jason, I think Dick Secord is the guy I was with today. I'm pretty sure that's the man I was with. I'll send a picture, and you can tell me if that's him later, okay? All right, and what else is going on?
over at the coast, if you want to get into some cool weather on the coast, the Sandmaster Jam. This is one of the big events over at Sandmaster Park. Was the first sandboarding park in the world, and they're hosting the Sandmaster Jam, which is a big competition over there. So get out of the heat, go over to the coast, go to the Sandmaster Jam.
All right, so and the weather is supposed to get really hot tomorrow or Saturday, and yeah, Saturday and Sunday. So I would come out here tomorrow night if you're going to go, because it's wonderful out here.
It's beautiful.
It's really comfortable. It's like 75 degrees or something. Allie House, the house is here. She's down in this area. So that's a small world, isn't it?
So yeah, there's just so many fairs, festivals, events going on. But also go to our events page. The Jazz Station in downtown Eugene has great jazz, and they've got some fun things going on. As does the Shed has Guys and Dolls is wrapping up at the Shed. They've got the Festival of American Music going on at the Shed. Just a really great time of the year to be out and doing things.
This is when we're alive, folks. When you're complaining in the middle of winter, you're supposed to be out right now doing things. That's kind of how it works. Andy, thanks. Don't go too far.
Welcome.
Don't go too far. Cindy Wheeldryer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come over here, my dear.
Well,
So
hello,
she is dressed and ready in part for the Bohemia Mining Days. You're the director of this whole
Festival
show.
coordinator.
The festival coordinator. She makes sure everything goes off without a hitch. And tonight is get all the hitches out, so tomorrow night it's going to be just running smooth as silk.
Indeed.
So what can people expect out here?
Well, I think that you're going to have a wonderful time for the free admission, and we've got live entertainment. We have a play. We have a 7,000-foot kids zone. We have
There's rides, all kinds of rides.
Yes, we're in 2 venues now. We have Corner Park, which is now Bohemia City for the next few days, and over in Bohemia Park, which is like 2 blocks away, we have the carnival, and we have something new this year, Rick. We have a zip line.
A zip line over the pond, I heard.
Over the fountain, yes.
And the money that's raised from that goes to Bohemia Mining
Well,
Days.
we get 20%.
That's still
Isn't
good,
that
huh?
awesome?
Yeah. And zip lining is super fun.
It is. A lot of people have it on their bucket list. So BMD, we can have you check that off if you come to Cottage Grove this weekend.
So I was with Sarah today with the mining district, and she told me when we were hiding over here, she goes, I am doing the zip line. I am going to go to, so I think you kids are going to have to get in line because a lot of the adults are going to be doing the zip line. So that's
Very
pretty
nice.
fun.
I also wanted to say that we have live entertainment. Right now we have the Shades of Jazz, which is the Cottage Grove High School award-winning jazz band. Jazz
And
choir.
Vera said to tell you hi. You know Vera
oh,
Dolan?
Yes, Vera!
Yeah, she
She's
said
one
tell
of my
Cindy
high
I said
school
hi.
kids.
Yeah.
Hi, Vera! And so following that will be Perfect Flavor, which is a local band, plays at Jack Spratt's. It's their house band.
Okay.
So they
I know who they
sponsor.
are. I remember them. They're really good.
And then we have the Huckleberries, which is bluegrass country that's going to close us out tonight on Thursday.
So you guys, this goes all weekend long.
Well, it goes till Saturday.
Okay.
So it's
And then Sunday's the big breakfast.
Big Breakfast on the Mountain, and it's also the final performance of the Cottage Theater melodrama.
Okay.
2:30.
So this is free.
This is free admission, free parking. There are, obviously there's places to spend money. We have over 75 vendors that have all kinds of offerings. And we also have a great food court, and we have, let's see, what else? In the park here, most everything is free for kids. Over in Bohemia Park, their wristband is $30 on site now. And like I said, the zip line's $12. They also have some inflatables. They have an inflatable obstacle course, and you can get in these big bubbles and try and knock down your friends.
And you guys, the thing about Cottage...
Knocker balls.
Well, the knocker balls. Oh, you have his knocker balls. Is he down here? He's awesome. I've done that before. So when you are... And the thing about coming to Cottage Grove, too, is you don't have to... Some of the other festivals, you have to put up with so much parking problems, walking forever to get there. And here it's like that really hometown. And I'll tell you, Cottage Grovians, and I'm not just saying this because you're nice people. I mean, and people... And while you're down here, go downtown and see the historic downtown. Jump across the street and tell Delane you want some of her rally coffee. I mean, there's a lot of local people here who are just doing really good things. So it's just a chance to be there. Is the documentary at 3 on Saturday at L?
It is. Oh, what a wonderful... Thank you for reminding me.
That was Kay Bridges.
Thanks, Kay. Kay. Yes, Dan Hill, who is a local videographer, he did a ton of research, and he's done the Bohemia Mines. It's been on OPB like a dozen times.
Okay.
And so on Friday and Saturday at 3 o'clock, if it's too hot for you, go hang out in the air conditioning, watch the documentary, and if you wear your Bohemia Mining Days button, he'll give you 10% off your purchase.
That's awesome.
It is.
Cindy, thank you.
Thank you. And the mayor's around here. He's going to tell you why this is such a cool festival.
Well, there he is.
How you doing?
How are you? I noticed you dressed the part, Mayor.
Yeah, I was told I needed to come down here in costume, and I used to do this for entertainment for Bohemia Days in the 90s and early 2000s. I was part of the Lemmetai gang, which was an Old West reenactment, and we would travel around the state. Some of us, you might remember Saragossa out on...
Oh gosh, yeah. Rod Hamby and Saragossa.
We had a standing invitation to go perform with them, so we spent a lot of time out there just having fun and playing. We were born like 100 years too late.
Why do you think this works so well in Cottage Grove?
It's our festival.
It's who you are.
We've had it, and it's been my whole life. It's 59 years old. I'm almost 57, so it's been going since I can remember. And what I remember about it as a kid growing up is when you walked around town, all the businessmen and you'd go in Safeway and the tellers are in costume. They're wearing their corsets and saloon girl dresses, and the guys are wearing cowboy hats, and every guy grew a beard back then. For you had to grow a beard to be in to walk around town, and I think they even fined you if you didn't have a beard back
I
then.
love that town. That's a good thing.
It was a big deal, and it was on Main Street, and it was just kind of part of the community, and everybody was involved, and it just was it's a lot of my childhood memory. And I remember watching the Lemmetai gang growing up, and then we ended up working with the president at the time, and said, how do I get involved, and start doing it, and insurance and old age and all that kind of came into play, and we stopped doing it in the early 2000s, but it's still nice to get up and dress like a cowboy sometime. And
so you guys also just a kind of a side note here is a lot of the festivals got put on the same weekend this weekend. So the fair, Golden Years is Coburg, and then right here Bohemia Mining Days. So be sure you spread yourself a little bit thin and come down and enjoy all of it. And all of them are going to be a little different because it's a different flavor of a community. So don't just hit the fair. Be sure you come down here.
Lake
and
County Fair is not doing a parade. We're doing a parade. So come down Saturday and enjoy the parade. And
so we should do though too. We should talk about you guys. Now this is like inside knowledge, and I'm sure some of you know this, but August we got a big toga party, the 40th anniversary of Animal House.
8/18/18, and a week ago Monday was City Council, and 4 of the councilors dressed up like I am, and we had council meeting dressed to support Bohemia Days, and 13th is our council meeting before the 8/18, and we'll see how many wear a toga to council.
So the toga party's on the 18th, is that right?
Yeah, Saturday, and it's pretty much an all-day thing. They're starting, I think, 11 o'clock is the parade. You can go to the chamber website and link on to the toga and purchase your tickets. You have to get them in advance, and they've got different things. The Bohemia Film Festival will be going on that day. Otis Day and the Knights will be in town. Kingsmen are coming in.
So I have a question. Under a toga, do you wear anything or not?
I'm going to wear my shorts because I got to have my wallet in there because I know there's going to be things that people are wanting me to spend money on, so I need to.
Good idea.
So
if
it was a kilt, we'd be talking different, But it's not Scottish Days.
It's not Scottish
Days.
I can see why you're the mayor. Hey, thanks for coming down.
All right, thanks.
All right, Andy.
Hey.
Thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah,
Good
no.
to be here.
Where's the toga after party? The whole party, Jason, is downtown Cottage Grove, and it seriously starts around 11 with a parade, and it's going all afternoon and into the evening.
The Deathmobile will be in the parade as well from the movie, and we need people to come out. The target is 4,000 people in togas because
we're trying to get a
world record.
Yeah,
the Australians took it from us, and we need it back here in Cottage Grove where it ought to be.
So that's what we want to do. So we want everybody. We'll be talking more about that next month before because you're going to be coming back before we're actually coming down to do the toga party. So I had a client that called and said, "I want that one." I go, "You can have it. It's all yours."
They're a sheet manufacturer.
Yeah. I'm wondering floral. No, probably just I got to find white sheets or something. So again, you guys, Bohemia Mining Days starts tonight. Goes all through Saturday, and then Sunday's the big breakfast. And you know, I know it's 6 in the morning is early, but it goes till noon, I think. And it's going to be an experience. I mean, you can take your kids to IHOP, and that's great. This is going to be IHOP. This is going to be way different, and they'll never forget it in a million years. They're going to always remember that time they went up there. And then while you're up there, hike to the top of Bohemia Mountain. It's not a hard climb, and it's a beautiful view, and it just gets you out in the country and get to see something a little different. So again, anytime you're looking for any events we talk about, people have been coming on here saying great information. Go to Travel Lane County's website. All of it's on there. You guys, I'm not that smart. That's where I go to get my information. I don't just, people aren't just telling me these things. I go there and find it, so you can find that. Hi from Canada. Oh, well, Anna Marie, I wish you could come to the festival. So, oh my gosh.
Hey. Hi, Gary.
Come here.
Come here, Lane
Come here.
County Commissioner.
We have another official here.
Jump in.
Good to see you.
This is our Lane County Commissioner.
Yes, it
Introduce yourself so those who aren't.
I'm Gary Williams. I'm the East Lane County Commissioner.
And this is kind of your town. You were mayor here for what? I mean, you're 112. So how many of those years were you mayor?
I was 12 years as mayor.
Were you?
And that was 6 consecutive terms.
And now you're county commissioner, and
Yes.
you're the incumbent.
Yes.
And then you're still running.
Yes. Election is in November.
So
And,
he's strategically standing here, so now you see his face. See,
I'm looking for votes. That's for sure. Unabashedly.
Hey, it's my show. You can do what you want.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
You can
very
come
much.
on and say what you want. So
appreciate it.
this Bohemia Mining Day celebration is it's a fun deal.
It really is. You know, growing up in Cottage Grove, I think I attended every single one of these, which is like 59.
Don't
but
rub it in. That's how old I am.
I
Quick.
do think I missed one in about 1978 or 79, but I'm not sure. It was a long time ago.
Well, thanks for serving as mayor in this town, and thanks for serving as county commissioner, because I think you're my county commissioner, Kent. I think
Well,
you're my guy.
Pleased to have
I'm
you
a
as a
Cannon Creek.
constituent.
So, and if you feel like it, you guys, he's the guy you can vote for if you want to. You get your choices, but he's one of the candidates running for office. So anyway, I will, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, thanks everybody, see you later. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, I will be with Seth from Cresswell Coffee and the CC Rider. Horse trailer turned into coffee shop. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh God, Andy, it is so cool. They found an old horse trailer with windows in the front, and Seth and Melissa made it into a coffee cart, a super cool, and then they take it around to different businesses. Well, tomorrow, because I'll have to wait till tomorrow because there may be an announcement coming up about something happening there, but they're going to be in Coburg for the beginning of Golden Years celebration and serving coffee, so we'll be with them. And what else was I going to say? And then I'm trying to talk him into for a future show, because somebody gave us the idea out here. We want to run it through a neighborhood, like drive through a neighborhood like an ice cream truck, knock on the door and just talk to people and go, "Hi, would you like a latte?" And we'll put you on live. We want to talk to you. I think it would be a great show.
My wife would buy one, I know.
Oh, we'll come to your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And she and I can talk for hours. We can do this for hours. All right, you guys, again, thanks, Travel Lane County. Check out their website if you want for more information. Lane County Fair, Bohemia Mining Days, Golden Years in Cresswell, or Coburg. I'm getting all the sea towns mixed up. And I will see you tomorrow live from Coburg, Oregon. All right, take this, share it on your page so your friends know what's going on this weekend as well. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.